People, I need your help out here. I'm trying to figure out, am I going insane? The last 48 hours, all I can think about is one thing. The last 48 hours, all I can think about is, am I the only one who has seen this? For the last 48 hours, I've been wondering, can I come with the right material and argument to show you why I think you should be thinking about the same thing? Hey, you know who I am. My name is Poppy No FOMO. I talk about or rant about anything that regarding investments or collectibles, crypto, stocks. And if you've been watching my videos lately, all I can talk about is Pokemon. Look, I've been collecting them for quite some time, just like many of you guys out there or gals at a younger age. And for some reason, guess what? It's paying my mortgage now. Okay. How you feel about the hobby? Cool. How you feel about anything else? Cool. But I like paying my bills. I like paying my bills. And what I've been trying to tell you guys is don't FOMO into what's happening right now. Don't mix up your priorities and make smart investment decisions. Now, what's been bothering me for the last 48 hours? I don't understand how, with everything going up, no one is trying to find that next thing. All they're trying to do is go on YouTube, Reddit, and see what everybody else is talking about. That's not how you make money. That is not how you pay bills out there. Poppy FOMO doesn't pay bills by buying whatever else is out there because everybody else is buying it. Okay. Poppy No FOMO finds and pays his bills by looking at things that no one else is talking about. So this is what I bring to you today. Today, I am bringing to you what some may know, what others may not know, which is okay, is the McDonald's Japan Pikachu promo card. Now, instead of just telling you the story, because you can just YouTube it or look it up anywhere, it was just chaotic, okay? It was just chaotic. I want to focus on why it really matters and how I believe the market's going to shape up around it. Now, there's some three key things that I want to bring up. Okay, first and foremost, it's Pikachu. Pikachu has always been the mascot of Pokemon, and historically, Pikachu promo holds their value better than almost any other Pokemon. Straight out flat facts. Think about it. Iconic promos like Mario Pikachu, Poncho Pikachu, or currently the one that's getting a lot of attention is the felt hat Pikachu, the one that's related to the Van Gogh exhibit in Paris a couple years ago. Each of these have become cornerstones of high-end collections, and the McDonald's Pikachu is already positioning itself in the same lineage. Secondly, the card benefits from scarcity through distribution. Its original distribution was unexpectedly cut short due to all the drama and overwhelming demand and chaotic energy that surrounded the release at the McDonald's. It suffered from extreme logistical problems. That means there are fewer copies in circulation compared to your typical promotional campaign. Collectors place a premium on cards that have a story of limited availability, especially when the reason is tied to extreme hype, a great story, and strong demand. Even if Pokemon decides to redistribute the card later, the first wave release will always carry a special prestige. Third, it's not that it's just Pikachu. It's Pikachu tied to McDonald's. I always try to find the strongest IP or the strongest companies behind certain things. And no one can argue against Pokemon and McDonald's. These are IPs, these are companies that have proven to last years, decades, and maybe a century. Now, I want you to bear with me, put your feelings to the side. Some people are very negative about what's happening to the hobby, but let's put it to the side and talk about why you came here. Let's talk about money, okay? The Big Mac Pikachu, there's a couple raw copies that are out there, and they've been selling for an average of $40 to $50 to currently $67 a card, depending on the condition. Where things get really exciting is the grading. PSA 9s are averaging around 120 to 150 a card, which already shows solid appreciation above raw. But PSA 10s are the biggest story here. They're consistently hitting 250, 300, 380, some at 400. The early strength in gem mint grades is significant because it mirrors what we've seen in other famous Pikachu promos. That kind of volume means competition is stiff, but it also means investors are locking in into gem mints now while they can. So how does this compare to other landmark Pikachu promos like the Van Gogh Pikachu, better known as the Great Felt Hat? That Van Gogh card, released in partnership with the Van Gogh Museum, exploded in value because it brought together fine art and Pokemon. PSA 10 copies that are out there have climbed to 2,000 plus. Now, will the McDonald's Pikachu hit those same levels? Maybe. I don't know. None of this is financial advice. But because McDonald is a strong IP, it carries the same formula for success. A highly recognizable Pikachu promo, a cross-brand collaboration, and a chaotic release story that made headlines. That combination gives it strong potential to appreciate, especially in top-graded cards. So let me repeat the 3 reasons again. Double icon status. Pikachu plus McDonald's creates massive crossover appeal. Scarcity from early cutoff. The release ended abruptly, leaving collectors scrambling for anything they can get a hold of. That scarcity will always give the card extra weight in the market. Third, proven early market strength. PSA 10s are already commanding hundreds of dollars. History tells us Pikachu promos tend to rise once supply stabilizes, and collectors realize how hard it is to find flawless copies. Looking ahead, projections suggest that raw copies could creep up gradually. PSA 9s could climb into the mid hundreds. The PSA 10s have the steepest upside, potentially reaching into the low thousands over the next 3 to 5 years. It's a familiar trajectory. Mario Pikachu, the Poncho Pikachu did it, and this card will position itself to possibly follow suit. The key strategy for investors is to focus on grading the best copies. PSA 10s are where you'll see the biggest return. If you're sitting on raw copies, pick out the sharpest ones and get them graded immediately. Now, whether you're collecting for nostalgia or collecting for the long haul, I believe this is something you should definitely have in your binder. You should definitely have for quite some time, and multiple copies of it. Now, you know what I do here is Poppy No FOMO. Leave some comments down below. Tell me if my argument's strong, weak, or I'm just full of myself. Like the video if you like it, and subscribe. I try to do 1 video a week, straight from work, shirt and tie, just looking out for you. Don't FOMO out there.